Hey, I'm E, and this is Turn 2, where we see if a deck can actually win by turn 2, or less. Today's deck, Trasta, Neobrand. But before that, this actually assumes 3 things. Number 1, there's no interaction or disruption. Number 2, there are multiple lines to get turn 2 wins, but I'm trying to demonstrate to you the most efficient one or the easiest to portray. And number 3, this requires a lot of star aligning or luck. Let's proceed to the deck. The deck is geared towards cheating Griselbrand into play. Now, when you have Griselbrand into play, you're trying to assemble your combo piece, Nourishing Shoal, gaining some life, drawing some cards, and Trasta. Trasta is a 7/7, 12 to cast, Trample Planeswalker, Haste, and hexproof if it's your turn. But the casting cost actually reduces for each other spells that was cast prior. So that means that if you casted 4 spells, Trasta would now cost only 2 green. Let's proceed to the turn 2 win. Turn 0, show 2 Chancellor of the Tangle. Now, on your turn 1, the Chancellor activates and it floats 2 green mana. From there, play a land. Let's say Gemstone Mine. From there, use your 2 Chancellor of the Tangle, which is in your hand, exile them to cast Allosaurus Rider. Now, Allosaurus Rider comes into play as a 1/2, if I'm not mistaken. And from there, tap the mana to float blue and casts Neoform, sacrificing Allosaurus Rider. From there, since Allosaurus Rider is 7 to cast, Neoform makes you search for an 8 to cast creature, which is Griselbrand. Griselbrand is now into play. Pay a generous 14 life, leaving you with 6 life, and you draw 14 cards. From there, you can actually cast Nourishing Shoal, exiling Trasta, which is 12 to cast, gaining you 12 life, and bringing your life total back to 18. Then from there, if you still don't have the cards required in your hand, pay another 14 life, reducing your life total back to 4. Now you have a lot of cards in your hand. Let's try to assemble the combo. Play a Mox Amber into play and tap it for black mana because that's the only mana it can produce. Now remember, you have a floating mana a while ago, which is green. You can cast your Manamorphose. Manamorphose resolves and float green using the Manamorphose. By this turn, you should have casted 5 different spells, bringing your Trasta to 2 green to cast. Cast your Trasta, and now it's in play. You can now cast another Mox Amber, legend ruling your top 1, meaning sacrifice this top 1, remaining the untapped 1, and float green mana because Trasta is legendary. Mox Amber can now produce green. From there, cast Fortifying Draught. You gain 2 life, and from this position, you should have already gained 14 life from your Nourishing Shoal, 12 life, and the Draught plus 2 plus 14, making your Trasta a 21/21 trample, haste, hexproof creature, and swing for lethal. Not exactly turn 2, but counting turn 0 could be. Now, if you are interested to see how the deck performs, check it out right here. And if you have any other deck ideas that you want me to check whether or not there is a turn 2 win potentiality, please comment in the comment section down below. Right, that's it. This is me, E, signing off, and I'll see you in the next turn 2.